Hi everybody, this is Corey with Frenchtown Beads, and today we are going to learn how to do the disc goddess bracelet that is a hard bangle instead of being on leather like we normally do. This one has wire on the inside, so it's a little bit more stable and more of a harder bangle. So the first thing we're going to do is gather up our supplies. We need to have our silver plated 22 gauge wire. This is the thickest that's going to fit through these check glass rondelles that we're using. You need a clasp. You need the wire cutters to cut your wire. You need a clasp. These gorgeous check glass discs that we sell for 5 cents a piece in our store. And then some 6mm jump rings and some round nose pliers. The first step is cutting your wire, and we're going to need two pieces. They're about 1 foot long each. We're going to take them in the left hand. We're going to treat them as one wire. So about 2 inches in, I'm going to place my round nose pliers, and I'm going to fold that top one down and make a U shape, if you can see how that is. This part's important. You need to make sure that you put on part of your clasp, either side. Doesn't matter what side you start with. But if you don't put it on now, you will forget to and have to attach it by jump ring later. So you put your one end on there. These two short ones we're going to wrap around. If you can see how that's wrapping around. And we're just going to twist, twist, twist. Doesn't need to be perfect, but it's got to hold. And wrapping about 3 times will give it good hold. So we're going to cut off our excess pieces there. We're going to use our pliers to fold down the ends. So see how you've made your own loop to attach your clasp. You're going to separate your wires. Maybe that's better. Like that. And we're going to start making it like any other goddess bracelet. So you start by doing the bead on one side, the ring on both, the bead on the other side. I'm going to shorten this so that it's a little bit more easier. And then a ring on both, bead back on the side, ring on both. And you're going to keep going. You're going to need about 80 of these discs to make a regular size bracelet. Today we're just making a child size, that's why it's a little bit smaller and we don't have as many, but you can see how the zigzag has begun there. You're going to keep going until you reach your desired length, and then it's time to put on the other side of your clasp. So we're going to take our 2 wires, treating them as one. We're going to give it about 1/4 of an inch there between the last bead and where I put my round nose. We're going to fold this over, just like we did before. We have to add our other side of our clasp, or you won't get another opportunity to do that, and you'll have a pretty loop and no clasp. We're going to go down and under, and we're going to start wrapping. And then we're going to use our pliers to get that last little bit in there. And that is now attached. So you have your toggle. And that's all it takes. And that is our hard wire disc goddess bracelet.